Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today, we're going to have some fun, lay back, or maybe we won't lay back. Maybe we'll be intense because we're trying to get to Arena 10 on my free-to-play account. You can see I am a level 9 here, and this is the deck that we're going to be using today. Now, this is my favorite deck for mid to high-level arenas, even into Legendary Arena. If you do have the Executioner, you're going to want to go ahead and replace the Musketeer with the Executioner. It's a little bit better in the current meta, and you could use that splash damage. You might want to even try Ice Wizard if you have him in the Musketeer spot. However, that does leave you a little bit more susceptible to air. But I haven't seen a ton of Lava Hound decks, at least in my range. I've only seen one in the last 20 or so matches, so we'll see if that changes. We might have to make some adjustments, and that's really one lesson out there for you guys is don't be afraid to tweak your deck based on what you're encountering most on ladder. Of course, in the range that I'm at, I've been encountering a million overleveled Elite Barbarians. So we're going to show you guys how to deal with those using a deck like this. Again, my levels are not high. Level 6 Hog Rider, which is my win condition here. A level 2 Tornado, but because it's a Tornado, even though it's an epic card, you can really use it at level 1. I strongly prefer the Tornado right now to any defensive unit such as Cannon, etc. And we'll talk about why as we go through the gameplay. I have 3 spells in this deck. I have Zap to mostly combo on offense and take care of those skeleton armies. Seems like I am running into a lot of skeleton armies and goblin gangs, so that will be good there. I have my commons level 9, so I'm happy about that. Both cycle cards, skeletons and Ice Spirit, and that's pretty much it, guys. We have the Knight for defensive purposes and for counter pushes and to protect our Hog Rider. So let's go ahead and get into some matches here. You can see I am right now at 2846 trophies. I've been going up against pretty much all level 10s and 11s, so we're under leveled, but hopefully I'll teach you guys some tips on how to deal with these over leveled cards and over leveled opponents. So let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay. Now, fair warning guys, you guys probably already know this, but my commentary, as I play. My play and my commentary both go down, but we're going to go ahead and wish this guy good luck, and we're going to come out the gate with an aggressive hog attack here. We're going to see what he counters with. Unfortunately, I don't have Zap or Fireball in hand, so no matter what he countered with there, we weren't going to really play anything as a backup. We just want to see what he has in his deck. So now we're going to go ahead and reload here, and we're going to be using our Knight to distract this Wizard while the Musketeer does some damage from afar. So this push was pretty aggressive on his part, but we're going to go ahead and stymie it without really taking any damage to our tower. And we're going to go ahead and keep going aggressive here in getting a hog, and we're going to have this Fireball ready for this Tombstone. So come on, baby. All right, Fireball is down right now. That's going to take down a lot of skeletons there. Unfortunately, the Skarmy did take out my hog before he got a hit in, and that happens a lot when you only have a level 6 Hog Rider. But we're not going to worry about that. He actually, I think it was a positive elixir exchange for me. So we are looking pretty good here. So against Gorbash. So what I want to do now is I haven't seen him play a spell. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with a Knight in the back instead of the Musketeer because I don't want to leave myself too vulnerable to a Fireball or whatever he might be playing. So we're just going to play a Musketeer in the back now since he hasn't played anything yet. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to send a hog into the left, because we can't kind of keep up with, or we can't go head-to-head with somebody doing a really monster push on us, so we always want to be aware of that. I'm going to drop my Tornado just a second before the hog gets to that tower there, and then we're going to send in the Ice Spirit and the Knight here to kind of do a dance and distract all these Spear Goblins. I'm going to have to pull this Valkyrie into the center of the arena, and I'm going to end up taking some hits off this baby dragon, maybe even the Valkyrie. I'm not going to burn my Tornado right now. Instead, I'm going to do a hog push in the right, because I don't think he has any good answers for it. Ah, he has Tombstone. But we missed the Tombstone! Oh man, that was so epic. Okay, cool. Maybe I should have Fireballed there. Probably could have. But instead, we're just going to play things nice and slow, and we're going to pull everything to the center here, and we're just going to do some work like this. Skeletons should stop the Hog Rider, and the Musketeer just doing work from a distance there. I'm going to go ahead and zap, and Spirit. That should shut everything down there in the left, and we are looking good. We're gonna send in the Hog Rider here. I think he has the Tombstone back in rotation, so we're gonna do a preemptive fireball there. That should get the Hog in for a hit. It does. That is good. Good. All right, so now we're going to cycle to zap and pull everything to the center again, and we should be able to stop that Hog Rider again from even getting one hit on our tower. Now, let's not be too aggressive here. Let's keep playing defense in the left because this guy is playing super aggressive. So let's zap here. Okay. So he used a rocket. That's going to be GG for us, I think. I just need a fireball and a zap on that right tower, but we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. He's probably going to come at me with a hog, and indeed he does. Ooh, that was a really close tornado, Ash. really close there. All right, we know he has rockets, so we have to get the thing get going here. I burned my zap, unfortunately, there, but we will be ready to go in a second. He's going to go ahead and hog push, but zap's going to finish the... Oh my god! Oh my god. All right, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, thank God. Wow, my zap's so low level. I'm so used to maxed out zap spell. Well played there, well played. Oh man, guys, that was intense at the end there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go right into another match here. Whew. So I would recommend if you guys, a level 8, holy moly, guys, that's crazy. Okay, let's see if he's one of these over-leveled guys. We'll have to see here, or he might be really good. Okay, level 2 legendary. I guess he is over-leveled. We're just gonna cycle in the back here because again we have Hog nowhere to be found, and here he comes with 2 legendaries. We're gonna go ahead and get them both with a fireball here. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. All right, cool. So the P.E.K.K.A is going to do some work here. We're gonna have to play some dexterous defense here. What we want to do is pull everybody together and get them distracted onto my skeletons. Now, meanwhile, unfortunately, that goblin did a lot of work on my tower, took off like 300 HP, but we actually did a pretty good job defending considering there. So unfortunately, my zap can't one-shot that minion horde there, but my musketeer will be able to clean up and almost get a shot on that tower. We'll say thanks. And so now that we know what he's playing, we just want to be prepared, especially for that P.E.K.K.A, because on these big monster pushes, it looks like he's playing some sort of a P.E.K.K.A beatdown-ish deck. We just don't have... You have to be very careful with this deck because we don't necessarily have all the firepower to stop a big push without having to push the other lane strongly. So we want to wait till he drops something here in the left. Okay. E-Wiz, perfect. So E-Wiz is a good counter to Hog Rider, so that's why we waited for him to commit to defending the left lane before we pushed into the right. So now we have to be ready for a big push here coming in the left. Meanwhile, my Hog's doing some good work there in the right. He's going to do a lot of damage to my tower in the left, but we actually get a lot of damage done to him as well. So because we have that tower in fireball range, I'm just going to fireball this princess here and then get a few hits with the musketeer in the left tower. There's still a whole minute left in this match, so there's no reason to overcommit to taking down the right tower right now. We can get it with a fireball later on. So here comes a big push here. What we're going to do is pull everything back. Then we're going to save our zap for after the Inferno Dragon already targets onto my knight. That way it can be reset real quickly. And then we're just going to spam my cycle cards here to play some defense against the Goblin Barrel. And then we should take down that Inferno Dragon. Indeed we do. And we are going to hit the left lane hard at this point, guys. Very hard. He just dropped a P.E.K.K.A in the right lane, and that is going to be no good for him. So now we're just going to have to play, again, some dexterous, come on, Ash, dexterous defense here. So just taking it easy here. We're going to pull everything together to keep everybody away from my musketeer. Don't you dare touch my musketeer. And then we are going to go ahead and do a hog in the left and a fireball on the right, and that's going to be GG, guys. So hopefully you're getting a sense... only a level 8 though, but he had level 2 red legendaries. I don't know. He seemed like a good player. So what you want to do here is hopefully you're getting a sense for kind of how to use the deck on top of just watching me play. You know, I love watching really good streamers because you can kind of tend to pick up on their habits and why they make some decisions and why they don't make others. So hopefully while you're watching here, you're getting a sense of, okay, I usually do this. I need to start doing this to have better success with this deck. So what you should do is, how you should watch these live videos, or at least how I like to, is you kind of pick the card to play before I do in your head. And then if I make a different decision than you, stop and think about it. Like, did I make the wrong decision, which is totally plausible, or were you making the wrong decision? And that's what you should kind of analyze. So that's what I like to look for when I'm watching pros play. So hopefully you can kind of apply that to your own game as well. Not that I'm a pro. So let's go ahead and hop into another match here. We're at 2,900 trophies here, and we are going against a Kalo. Good luck. We're going to go, again, pretty aggressive out the bat. I don't mind sending in a solo Hog Rider, and I'm going to have my Fireball ready in case he plays like Barbarians or Elite Barbarians. And look at this, guys. He doesn't play anything. Okay, Elite Barbarians, barely got him there, thank God. And now we're going to have to play some stout defense, and I over-defended a little bit on the right. That was a good move by him. He's going to get a lot of damage done with this Royal Giant. I'm just going to go ahead, instead of using the Hog in the right, I need to defend a little bit against this level 10 RG in the left. He wasted an Inferno Tower there for absolutely no reason at all, so that was actually really good for us, okay? Otherwise, it could have been really dicey if he had used that 5 elixir from the Inferno Tower to back up the Royal Giant instead of using it for an Inferno Tower. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just play a Hog Rider again, because he's going to bypass that Inferno Tower, and then I'm going to go ahead and just use the zap on the skeletons instead of on the Inferno Tower. Just wanted to get a hit with that. So we're going to have to play some defense here. Unfortunately, he's getting more damage done to my left tower. Did not like that exchange too much. He has Inferno Tower back in rotation, but I am going to go with an aggressive Hog here to see if he can get in front of that Musketeer and get a few hits in. The Musketeer did get a hit in. That was really good. He burns a log, so we really over-defended there, and now I can take down that right tower with just a Fireball. So I feel pretty good about that exchange there. Now we're going to be a little bit more patient. We know he has Goblin Barrel. We can use a... we can use the Tornado against the Goblin Barrel, but he's coming in first with a Royal Giant push. He doesn't have Log in rotation, because remember, guys, we just saw him use the Log against defending my Hog Rider in the other lane. So here comes a nice push. This Hog should get like 3 or 4 hits in one. Oops. Did I speak too soon? He probably got 2 hits in. Way to go, Ash. Way to go. So I might be at the point right now where I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this left tower. I am. I'm going to end up sacrificing that left tower to take down his right tower. And now what I want to do is play defense. So good log by him. But I'm able to really... Ooh, I thought I was going to be able to stop those Elite Barbarians. Unfortunately, that Ice Spirit died. So he's going to have Inferno Tower back up. I'm going to see where he plays it. Well, I wanted to see where he plays it. Okay, he's going to play it over there. So we're going to sneak in the Hog, and we're going to put Skeletons to distract, and hopefully we take this left tower right here. Zap. Ooh, that was a good Tornado on his part. I'm going to have to play a little bit of defense here. Come on, Ash. So he is going really aggressive here against my King Tower, but that's actually good. I don't really mind that right now. We're going to play Skeletons to distract the Inferno Tower, and then we'll play the Hog Rider. We're going to zap here, kill this Wizard. Oh, that was a beautiful zap. Oh my god, baby. And that's the game. So you saw how I did that, right? Where I dropped the zap. I think I said well played. I dropped the zap, and then, I dropped the Skeletons, and then I dropped the Skeletons to distract the Inferno Tower, and then I dropped the Hog Rider, and then I had my zap immediately ready for the Skeleton Army. And that's basically how you want to do it, especially when you play somebody who has Inferno Tower and Skeleton Army and you're attacking them in the pocket. Oftentimes, they'll just spam everything they have right back at you in the pocket. So let's play one more match here. We'll see how close I am right now. I'm at 2932, and really, I mean, my big goal is I've never been to Hog Mountain on this account, honestly. I've had to dust this account off quite a bit. I haven't played it in quite a while, but I do want to unlock some of these cards. So let's keep going, guys. Why not? I haven't lost yet. I want to make sure I show you guys a loss and see what I did wrong as well. So let's see how this guy plays. Again, we're going to start out pretty aggressive here. We're not going to combo with an Ice Spirit or a Skeleton in case we need them on defense. I'm not even going to use a zap. I'll take it. I'll take one hit and I'll be happy with it. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to Fireball here. and then we will play Skeletons. So level 10 Elite Barbarians, we don't like that, but we're going to deal with them pretty well. I will use Fireball. Mostly, I just want to kite the Elite Barbarians. So level 2 Princess here, I don't like that at all. This is going to be a tricky deck to contend with, guys. So we're going to activate this King Tower with a Hog, and then we're going to play the Musketeer way up top, because I don't want him to get a million hits with his level 2 Princess on my fragile tower. Essentially, I'm basically just wasting the Musketeer, but I'm going to hover the Zap right over the Musketeer in case he makes the mistake of playing a Skarmy or something on my Musketeer. He didn't, so now we're going to go ahead and, again, get a Hog hit in. Ah! That was so immature of me. Ah, guys. But unfortunately, I was hoping the Hog could get one hit in there, but we did stop the Elite Barbarians, which is the most important thing. However, we're not doing much damage to his tower. It's tempting to want to get rid of that Witch with a Musketeer. He's going to Hog here. We're just going to pull him into the center. We'll take care of both of those troops. I wasted an Ice Spirit for no reason there. I think I would have killed that Hog Rider no matter what. What you want to do is pull the Hog Rider after you've activated the King Tower. You want to pull that Hog Rider into the range of all 3 of your Crown Towers. So we're playing pretty good defense. We know he has Elite Barbarians in hand right now. So we're just going to go ahead and, okay. I was going to say we're going to go ahead and do a Hog Fireball, but that's okay. We can play a Fireball on defense. So now we're going to get a big Hog push going. We know he doesn't have his Elite Barbarians, which are his best Hog counter. So here comes my Hog. He has Log and Fireball. I'm going to get, what, 2 hits? 1 hit? Are you kidding me, guys? 1 hit? That's lame. All right. Hog will be pulled to center there, and then we're going to get this going here. That's exactly where you want to pull the Hog to. You can see how he didn't get 1 hit on the tower. And now we're going to go Skeletons behind. Jeez, man, it's so hard to get damage here with this poor Hog. He is so fragile. Okay, we know he has Fireball. We're going to have to... okay, good. So the Musketeer is going to take care of that just fine there. No! Okay, good. All right, so now we're going to do an aggressive push here. Ooh, come on. Come on, get her down. Okay, now we're not going. We're going to go opposite lane just to switch things up here. And I want to cycle to my Tornado so I can keep up with his pushes. So let's see. He might Fireball here. Okay. Nope, he's not going to Fireball. Instead, he's going to blow really aggressive push. So we're going to go aggressive push of our own. I don't think he can... what I'm going to do is, since I have my King Tower activated, I'm just going to keep cycling here on the right to play some defense. And we're going to zap. Come on, baby. There we go. Boom. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So... you saw what I did there, right? I went left lane, and I caused him to shift his entire attack, trying to get the Elite Barbarians and the Hog Rider in from the left, and to counter my Hog. But because he did that, he decided to go all in. He went Elite Barbarians and Hog, and I decided just to sneak 1 Hog Rider after I saw him essentially drop 9 Elixir on me in the left, and that was all because I switched lanes. So just a little lesson to you guys that switching lanes is sometimes a good idea, especially if you're kind of just exchanging in a somewhat of a never-ending stalemate in one lane. You can kind of switch the whole momentum of the game like I did there at the end. So, I don't know. We're coming on 20 minutes. What do you guys want? One more match? One more match. We're getting pretty close to Hog Mountain too, and I'm pretty proud because honestly, guys, I don't know what the average level of cards are up here for good players, but I just know that I seem to be pretty under-leveled going up against level 11 Elite Barbarians every single match. So we'll see how I do here. Oh, another level 9. That's pretty cool. So if I don't win this one, then I just suck. Again, we're going to go with the Hog Rider in the right lane. We'll see what he's going to play. A Mini P.E.K.K.A is a pretty good counter there. We're going to go ahead and use Skeletons first because it will take 4 hits, and then we'll see if he zaps or something. We'll have our Knight ready. So he hasn't zapped. We'll play the Knight in the left instead. Just want to make sure we play defense here while we kind of feel him out and see what deck he's using. So... this is going to be, I might cycle back to Hog. I'm going to, in fact. I'm going to play the Musketeer in the right so we can defend. And then he might Mini P.E.K.K.A my Hog again, but I'll be able to, okay, he actually has Tornado. I was going to say I'll be able to go ahead and stop that Mini P.E.K.K.A with, I'm not even going to bother burning my zap on those Skeletons. Instead, I'm going to cycle to Knight. really quickly to distract that baby dragon. I've learned in previous matches that if you leave a baby dragon alone on the tower this this low in arenas, it can do some serious work. I'm going to zap over here, get a little bit of incidental damage to that tower, and get rid of that goblin gang. And then, again, I know he has Mini P.E.K.K.A. right now. I know he's probably going to use it. That's why I'm using the Ice Spirit with the Hog Rider. So the Hog Rider will be able to get 1 or 2 hits in. Unfortunately, only 1. Again, we're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to go ahead and allow him to decide what he wants to use here defensively. We're going to pull everything back here. Against balloons, this deck rocks. Just use Tornado Musketeer and you're totally good. Now we're going to get a really good push going. That will do some damage to the Musketeer, but won't kill her. We're going to zap here really quickly. Come on, baby. All right. That's good. That's good. All right, we went pretty aggressive there, and he has the Elixir advantage, so we want to remain calm here. Let's see if I can get away. I don't want to risk it. I burned those skeletons for no reason, but I wasn't sure with the DPS of my tower if they would take down that... All right, so he's coming at me with Lava Loon right now on the right, so we're going to have to save Tornado, and we do want to save the, we definitely want to save the Ice Spirit as well. I totally blew that, Knight over there on the other side. So we're just going to have to keep cycling here and doing our best. So Zap, I totally, that was the mistake of the match, by the way, on my part. Using that Knight when I didn't have to, even though he ended up doing a lot of damage, but still, it was a dumb play. I should have put the Knight in front of the Hog Rider to tank for him in the left, and I just blew it there, unfortunately. All right, so kind of a wasted fireball there, unfortunately. I do some damage to the Mini P.E.K.K.A., but he's going to come at me with something really big here, unfortunately. So what we're going to have to do is kill the... all right, here we go. We're going to put the Knight there to distract that Executioner, hopefully away from my... and we're just going to keep zapping here. I need another Tornado really quickly. I need to take this balloon down. Come on, baby. Oh, no. No. Pull him away. Oh, that was a bummer there. He got me. Well played. All right, so I did lose, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the match. I do want to go ahead and review that replay real quick. So yeah, that was difficult, and I just blew it there. I think I just had some poor defenses at the end. Let's quickly review that match. So, Mini P.E.K.K.A., everything's fine. Everything's fine early on. I don't think I made any big mistakes. But this is what you should do after you lose a match. Everybody loses, guys. So it's really important to watch what you did and what you can do better and try to learn from your mistakes. So everything's still fine over here. I think I'm happy with how everything's going. The first balloon push was totally cool. At this point, honestly, guys, I think I got a little bit lazy because I thought I had this in the bag. I mean, I even said in the match, I'm like, oh, balloon deck's no big deal. But on that second lava loon push, I just wasn't able to stop it. So let's see what went wrong there. I burned skeletons for no reason over there, but at this point, how could I not feel cocky? He hasn't even touched my right tower at all. So the first push here, I use a fireball tornado combo. I only have a Musketeer right now, or now I have 2 Musketeers. This deck cycles really fast. You can cycle back to 2 Musketeers. I added Ice Spirit there, hopefully to go ahead and kill that Executioner. Unfortunately, the Ice Spirit died, so I really took an extra 100 or so damage onto the tower there. So this was okay. I think this is where I lost the match, guys. I think that fireball there, I got rid of the skeletons, and I did some damage to the Mini P.E.K.K.A., but I think it was a waste. I knew there was going to be a big lava loon push coming, so I think that predictive fireball was really dumb on my part, and I think that's why I lost the match. When I used the fireball, I knew he had Mini P.E.K.K.A. in hand, and for whatever reason, when I used it, though, I was thinking he was going to use Skarmy, which he never... Skarmy. Goblin Gang, which he never even used, so that was a really dumb fireball there. I didn't even kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I killed skeletons, but big whoop. So now I'm in big trouble here. I have Elixir left, but he has a Lava Hound and an Executioner coming at me. That's 12 Elixir worth of troops. I know it's going to be trouble here. So I dropped the Knight. Again, probably bad placement. I didn't see that tornado coming. I zap here to get rid of this Goblin Gang, and then the tornado was just... You know what I should have done there, too? Again, another mistake. I should have pulled the balloon away with Tornado before I used the Ice Spirit. I was thinking to try to stall the balloon with the Ice Spirit, but the Executioner kind of cut right through the Ice Spirit there. So another mistake is if there's a balloon in that close proximity to your tower, guys, just pull it away. So I get, unfortunately, that was basically the end there. I pulled the balloon away, but it was just too late. He actually got contact with one of those bombs, and he actually pulls up the victory. That was a really good player and a really good match. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, something incredibly different. I usually don't cover these mid-level decks, and it's been a long time since I've used my free-to-play account, but I hope you guys enjoyed the format. I really, really would appreciate your feedback. If you like this, if you don't like this, if there's something I could add to do it better, if you want to see just replays instead of live matches where I'm kind of iffy at commentary. So guys, huge shout out to my YouTube partner Bren Chong. You can see his information in the description below. He has giveaways, he has tournaments, contests, all sorts of fun stuff. Also join me on Plex Chat for daily tournaments as well. A lot of fun over there chatting with you guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.